About a year ago, I was house-sitting for my aunt while she was overseas. She lives in one of those older houses on the edge of a quiet town. Big creaky floors, old wood doors, lots of windows. I figured it'd be a peaceful weekend, just me, Netflix, and raiding her snack pantry. The first night went fine. I watched some TV, played on my phone, and crashed early. But around 2:30 a.m., I woke up to this strange noise. At first, I thought it was a tree branch hitting the window. But when I sat up and listened, I realized the sound wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from inside the house. I got up, heart starting to pound, and crept out of the bedroom. The hallway was dark and cold, and the tapping got louder as I approached the kitchen. When I turned the corner, I froze. The basement door was closed, but the little glass window near the top was fogged up, like someone was breathing right against it. And then I saw it, a pale face just barely visible pressed up to the glass. I jumped back, almost tripping over myself, and ran to grab my phone. I whispered to the
911, what is your emergency?
What was happening, and she told me to lock myself in a room until the police arrived. I bolted upstairs, locked the bedroom door, and waited, listening for any sound, but the house was completely silent. Then, maybe 10 minutes later, I heard it again. Tap, tap, tap. But this time, it was coming from the second-story window. My blood ran cold. There was no way up to that window. No trees, no ladder, nothing. I crept toward the window and pulled back the curtain just a bit. There, standing on the roof, was the same figure. Pale face, dark eyes, wide grin. It lifted a hand and waved slowly at me. I stumbled back, heart hammering out of my chest. Suddenly, there was a loud bang at the bedroom door. Bang, bang, bang. I backed into the corner, clutching my phone, whispering into it, begging the dispatcher to tell me how far away the police were. Then, just as suddenly as it started, the banging stopped. The house fell into dead silence again. When the police finally arrived, they searched the house top to bottom. Nothing. No footprints. No signs of forced entry. No one on the roof. They told me it was probably just kids messing around. But here's the part that still keeps me awake. A few nights later, back at my own apartment, I went into my room and stopped dead in my tracks. My bedroom window was open, and I never leave it open. Sitting on the windowsill was a small folded note. In shaky handwriting it read, "Miss me?